Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings today. We have a trending news here for you. And the headline of the news read, Attack on Amaechi Niger Delta gives the Igbos 7 days ultimatum to apologize but before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on our channel. All right, let's look at the news in detail. Concerning youth of Niger Delta, CYND have given a 7-day ultimatum to indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to apologize to the Minister of Transport, Chief Chibuike Amaechi, over the group's recent attack on him in Madrid, Spain. Amaechi was attacked by a group of IPOB members in Madrid while attending a climate change conference in the country. Similarly, this happened months after the former Senate Deputy President, Senator Ike Kweremadu, was attacked in Germany. Confirming the incident, Amaechi said, "I was attacked by a few misguided Nigerians while on national assignment at a climate change event in Madrid, Spain. They were quickly repelled by the Spanish police before they could do any harm. I am fine. I was not hurt. Thanks for your support and prayers." However, the youth drawn from the core 6 Niger Delta states of Rivers, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Delta, Cross River, and Edo described the attack as national embarrassment and threatened to destroy Igbo properties, especially in Ikwere-dominated area of Rivers State. Speaking to newsmen at the end of the emergency meeting on the matter in Port Harcourt, Rivers State capital, at the weekend, the national coordinator of the group, Commander Chikaru Oronda Ndamati, warned IPOB against venting their anger on Amaechi and other national leaders over their personal grievances. And in his word, he said the IPOB should remember that all the Igbos in South have and do businesses in Rivers State, particularly in Ikwere land, which happen to be Mr. Chibuike Rotimi Amaechi's ethnic nationality. We are going to destroy all the Igbo property in Ikwere land and Niger Delta if they try it again. Ikwere ethnic nationality has 4 local government areas in Rivers State, including Port Harcourt City, Obiokpo, Emohua, and Ikwere Eche local government area. Having accepted the responsibility of the attack on Amaechi in Spain, IPOB should also be ready to take full responsibility for any reaction that will come out from their bastardized act if IPOB failed to tender apology within 7 days. Other youth leaders who signed the communique at the end of the meeting include state coordinators Comrade Ifyong Abang Akwa Ibom, Honorable Ubong Stephen Cross River, General Mike Gibson Sawari Bayelsa, Comrade Clement Okeruvu Delta, and Comrade Musa Momo Edo. The group therefore urges the federal government to take the matter before the international court to compel world leaders to always beef up security around Nigerian leader on foreign trip. Besides, the youth asking the presidency to impress on the Spanish authority to extradite those arrested for such security breach in Spain for trial in Nigeria. And this has sparked a lot of reaction on the internet as it's coming from these two different ethnic groups. And one says here, why up to 7 days go on as usual, destroyable property, lazy people, forever you people will remain poor in the land of plenty. And this one said, we are waiting for you guys, go ahead with your plan and see what IPOB will do. Another one say, this is an audio group, it is not in existence. Another person here said the names here don't meet up with the ethnicity of the people. Look at Akwa Ibom and Cross River. What has Abang to do with Akwa Ibom and Ubong to do with Cross River? Another one say, make Niger Delta tribal, let them suffer like their forefathers as they suffered in Biafra war. We will wipe them out like broom to sand. Sabotage people. Amaechi will see us more. So a lot of reactions, and this won't augur well for our youth, because we are looking for a great future ahead of us as a people. So trying to see fighting each other, on issues like this does not really pay. So my colleague is in the house. We just want to look at this, considering the fact that these are two different ethnic groups that are fighting. What do you think may possibly be the case, like if they carry out their destruction as promised the Igbos?
Well, I'm a bit skeptical, but the truth be told, if truly this group exists and they are not an audio group, I have seen the Rivers people display. They don't speak from two sides of the mouth. When they say they will do, just like IPOB, they will do. They have not. That's where some of the militants come from. So they got the mind. If it's mind, they can do what they say they will do. But that's not even where I'm going to. Where I'm going to the fact that, one of the major problems we have in Nigeria as at today is that we are divided in two lines: ethnicity line and religious line. It's either you are defending a tribe or an ethnicity, or you are defending your religion. And these have been the two lines that our corrupt politicians have been using to divide our group power. The power belongs to the people, the electorate. But until they come together unanimously as one, it's very difficult to tackle corrupt leaders. So what they usually would do is they play the ethnicity card. They try to remember that, look, I'm from this side, or I'm from that. The question you should ask is, why are IPOB people beating these leaders? If they can beat Ikwere because they feel he didn't do it right, they feel, look, Nigeria, let's begin to make demand from those who have not been ruling us well. So if they can beat people from the eastern region, then I think they should correct every corrupt leader. I don't think they're just unanimously beating all leaders. I feel that they are beating those they feel, or they are harassing. Let me use the word harass. They're harassing or assaulting those who they feel have been corrupt and have made Nigeria a mess the way it is today. But if you begin to play ethnicity card, don't touch my own, don't touch my own, don't touch my own, and at the end of the day, you don't touch anyone, we don't correct any mistake, we all live in the same shithole, quote and unquote. So I feel playing the ethnicity card will get us nowhere. So okay, if they correct Ikwere and other corrupt leaders come over, which they should be given sense, then what's the difference between them and APC? Where everybody who moves to a particular party is now a sent, the other persons are now. I feel that if we do this, if we keep playing the ethnicity card, that don't touch this person, don't touch this. I'm not saying that what IPOB is doing is right, but because of where we have found ourselves and where protest now is now a treasonable felony, where you talk is now a hate speech, then it's as if Nigerians living in Nigeria, their hands are tied. You can imagine a situation where, despite court order being given twice, it has been refuted by DSS. It now looks as if the lawyers, the judiciary, their hands are tied. It's not as if they don't know the law. They know the law, but who is going to execute the interpretation of the law? It's not the same people that are now even the one opposing them. It now makes their hands very tight in a situation where it shouldn't be. And these are the things that they are looking at in diaspora. I feel that these guys, look, these corrupt politicians, we should send them back home so that they can correct the mess they have made. But you're not coming here, if this group is not an audio group, you're not coming here playing the ethnicity card, then we should all live in the same shithole. We should all start enjoying the same problems we have. I don't feel it is, to me, I don't feel it is nice. But if they now want to that now, if they play the ethnicity card, it's going to come from a different angle. It may not go well. Now imagine if truly these people are a group existing, and after 7 days, IPOB does not apologize. Then they will not begin to born innocent, hustling Igbos that are in Niger Delta area, begin to burn their properties that they have genuinely worked, they are not corrupt. While the corrupt leaders who are traveling everywhere are moving smoothly, they are giving them chieftaincy titles. While the people who are hustling, truly, within yourself, you are destroying their properties that they have hustled honestly. Does it make sense? Or because these same politicians are putting us in disagreement on the lines of ethnicity and religion.
All right, thank you very much. That what my colleague has said is actually true. But what I would say is that the Igbo should disregard those traits, because I perceive, this is a personal, I perceive this is a handiwork of some few persons who are benefactors. They benefited from this present, and they possibly, I may say, some of them may be few youths from APC, and they just decided to come out and coin something. And just like my colleague has rightly said, it's very important for us to kill this thing, because that is what is destroying us right now. With it, I can assure you that looting, stealing, enthroning the wrong people in position of leadership will not stop. Imagine, despite the fact that you have seen this man is qualified, but just because it's not from your ethnic group, for that reason you're not going to give him support. If these people decide to do this, they have stated the reason why they are doing it. And one of the reasons is that these are corrupt leaders, and we don't want them to ever leave the shores of Nigeria. They should stay, they get the land fixed. They don't want them to come out and begin to talk garbage outside, because it was through their hands that we are in the position that we are. And you, because of ethnicity, is our people, that kind of a thing. Pekin na thief, but because na my Pekin, when people begin talking, say, hey, I beg, no mention the name of my Pekin, I be the first thief and all of that. That's what is destroying the country, That's what is making us be in this position. I'm from my town now. Imagine somebody as exposed as Junaid Mohammed is, who had been a senator at one time or a lawmaker at one time at the Second Republic, coming out to say anybody who is not from the North, we are not going to give him support. The same issue of ethnicity. Now the question is, when the person comes on board and begin to roll out some policies that are not favorable to the people, who suffers? The generality of the people. Go to the North, whether they like it or not, they are passing through difficult time. But we have people who are capable. Just because they belong to one minority group, they are very too small, they belong to a minority group. How can we pick up the likes of Donald Duke? How can we pick up the likes of Peter Obi when they belong to one small minority group? We cannot have anything to do with. And on the grounds of ethnicity, we are licking our wounds every day. We should stop shooting ourselves on the foot and make good decisions whenever someone does anything to anybody, irrespective of if they have the power. If they had to go as far as doing it to their own person. Senator Ekwere Madu is not from the North, is not from anywhere. He is from the Southeast. And these guys decide, because you people are messing up that country, you are making that country unbearable for the common man, and they deal with him. Then why can't they deal with any other person? We should forget all this nonsense of ethnicity. Let these guys realize that, hey, you come back home, we can look you at the face and tell you we hate what you are doing. We don't like it. We are not happy with the way you are doing things out there. Because, hey, my brother, the truth remains that as they go out there and do whatever they're not to their pocket. They can't gyrate here. Money they enter their pocket. They know they share anyway. Go Equerel, and people they suffer.
Yes,
they're passing through difficult time. So for you to come there, form actor when he was there, why didn't he come to your aid? So let's get this in. Look at them at the face and tell them, hey, you've messed up. Look at them at the face and tell them you have not. Get out of the place. Let other youth, because I know in Equerel they have great youths who can do it. Let these people know that on the national strata we are not being accepted. They go back home, they are not still being accepted. And we are not pushing you aside because we hate you or anything, but we want you to correct your ways and wake up with the mentality of service to the people. Wake up with the heart of servanthood and see how you can fix the nation for us. Let all of us benefit, because whatever money you loot and you steal, it does not go back to any way than to your father's house, to your mother's house. It goes to you, to your children. It has nothing to do with us. So we want a common ground here where every Nigerian will be sure that he has good pipe-borne water. Where every Nigerian will be sure, as I'm going back after the hustle of the day, at least I will just sit down and on my television and sleep well, despite the fact it is dry season. I know that there is light. Whereby, I can afford shelter. I'm driving home. As my son is graduating from the university, he doesn't need a particular politician who has so much money to talk to. All what he needs just to tender his papers, and then they give him job. Empowerment will come freely. It will be given to everybody. That is what we are looking for. It's time I just buy my small 2K car and I want to drive down the road. There are no loopholes and all of that. I won't sit back and hear that, do you remember that place is also where there was a terrible accident there and one of my cousins and one of my friends died in the process. That's not what I'm looking for. Where in the night, house too hot, we feel like partying, we open the door, we party and we are sure that there won't be any miscreants. There won't be any kidnapper who will come around to kidnap us or do any harm to us. That's what we are looking for, brothers. Stop all this ethnicity and religious bullshit. It has not paid thus far. It has not helped us in any way. We need to get things done right. And that's just it. So the Igbo guys, just calm down. I know they won't do anything. It's just an audio group. From the way I'm looking at it, it's an audio group because I've been trying to look at these guys. I don't even know where they are sourced from. So let's leave it. They go to our comment section. Let us interact. What do you think is the negative impact of this ethnicity and religious